We're not doing another one.
Swear.
No.
I've got us some sites.
No,
Fucking
you. We're not gonna look for
dinosaurs,
any more fossils.
Ammonites.
We are not doing another fossil extravaganza. That's a beautiful sight. You can see the storm clouds around it. This is actually a really pretty view. Oh, we're at a spot in Macon, not Macon, Georgia, Macon, Mississippi. I think these are big chunks of clay.
They might be. I saw one that's fragmented, kind of like clay.
Bring the bandana.
But it is awfully white.
It's very, is that marine sediments that make it white?
Is that what?
Is that marine sediments that make it white?
No, marine sediments are typically brown.
I was thinking brown or green. Anyway, we're pulling off the side of a road here. Got a little stuck at the last spot when we put off the ditch, but we found some nice oysters, and of course I forgot to record. Wait for Noah to get his shit together. I'm gonna go ahead and walk down here. It's a little rainy if you can't tell. I tried to park up here, but so we wouldn't make it. This rut in the road. It's not, this road's a lot firmer than I thought it was. I'm just rambling, but yeah. Look at these road cuts and just, we're having a debate right now. I'm pretty sure that's just flaky clay. Thought it was chalk on the Google Maps, but yeah, we'll get a look at it and we'll see. Could be some interesting stuff. Yep, I'll cut back in. You know, I'll walk up. Just show you the ditches here. This little road cut. Pretty nice exposed clay. We hit another spot about 20 minutes south in Scuba. Just a road cut on the side of the road. Had some really nice oyster fossils. I'll show you the lineup later. But and then we got stuck there, of course, because it was steeper and muddier than I thought. Some nice people pull us out. But yeah, we'll get to looking. Just walking around the ditch right now, see if anything's washed in. But it certainly looks good. We're at the other ditch now. Look at this clay, this beautiful white clay. And if you zoom in, I think that's a little shell of some kind. Yeah, this, oh yeah, look at that one. Yep. Nice oyster fossils like everywhere else around here. I'm not actually sure if this is Cretaceous. Noah thinks it's chalk instead of clay, and that would make it Cretaceous. I don't actually know though, but we're gonna dig out some of these oysters and we'll look. Oh, I wanted to show off here too. All these little black specks are shells. It's like a little shell formation here where this chalk is eroding down. Yeah, I'm thinking this is just wet chalk. I'm thinking he's right. But we'll walk a little more. We need some mosasaur instead of all these. Well, surely if it's chalk.
If it's chalk, it's gonna have pretty much anything in this area of the...
Oh. I don't know if you can really get a good look angle at me. This part of the ditch, road cut, whatever, goes way above my head. It's all this chalk. This is probably, 7-8 foot of just chalk straight down. So far, I've only seen, oyster fossils, but where there's oyster beds, there's usually other stuff. But just a nice look at some of this chalk here. This is a pretty good sight. Glad we stopped here. Got a little sketchy on the dirt road, but hopefully we can find some baculites or ammonites or something really sweet if this is Cretaceous. I just cut that last video off, but I forgot my pick in the car. So I'm gonna use my knife here to chisel some of this out. That looks like a vertebrae to me. Oh, that's sweet, some vertebrate material. I need to find some sharp teeth. But yeah, just want to show off that. Sweet, I'll dig it out and get a better picture. So I just want to show off here. Got a few, but these shells are just kind of everywhere. We're in this spot. Along with the bugs. Jesus, I don't know if you can see them buzzing around. Maybe about a billion mosquitoes here too. Not worth it for the fossils. Although I might pick up the pace a little bit. These are our finds after day 1 of the fossil extravaganza. It's still early. We're gonna go out and get something to eat and then dick around some more. But that's what we found. These are some of the finds from the first spot. Some nice big, that's a really big oyster plate. Noah found a nice big oyster. Also, some little vertebrae there from the first road cut that I didn't record at, and then I got car stuck. Yep, and then you saw the other oyster finds from the second road cut. We'll hit some better spots tomorrow for sure. But yeah, pretty good first day of just getting up here to the cabin. cabin tour, very nice. Very much worth $100 a night. No Wi-Fi though, but yeah, pretty sick. Say hi, Noah.
Hi, Noah.
We're at our first spot of day 2. You can see Noah there behind me. We are back at the Chalk Bluff in Starkville. We hit the spot in our last fossil extravaganza. So yeah, found a few steinkerns, some baculites, so we're back here because we're in the area. But yeah, first decent find of the day. Little oyster, piece of one. This is all Prairie Bluff chalk. Oh, there's another piece right there. Yeah, I'll update if there's anything super cool. I think I found a shark tooth. Just a little blade, and it's very fragile. I don't know if you can really see it here. I'll get a good shot later. I've put a little bit of paraloid on it, makes me a little more confident. But yeah, we're gonna store that guy very carefully on the trip back. Very cool though. It's the first vertebrate material we found from the chalk side. So yeah, pretty sweet. We're still looking for more. Little steinker in there too, next to my rock pick. All right, we gotta check in if anything else cool, but that's pretty sweet. I think I found another shark tooth. See, right there, it looks like just a little blade. It looks in better shape than the other one. Yeah, that's for sure a little shark tooth. It's a sweet little find. Oh yeah. We're now at our second site for the day. Plymouth Bluff Nature Center in Columbus. All right, you can see I found a nice little cutout here. I'm just looking around, it's quick video. But nice cutout of the matrix. And these are the finds so far from this one little spot. You found another one down there?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is a good spot.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, these are cool. Okay. Still at Plymouth Bluff. Drainage here has eroded quite a bit of this dirt out, and you can see some of these fossil oysters in situ still in this mud. It's really cool. Just oysters so far. There's another piece in there. We're still looking. Oh, never mind. That looks like something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get cracking.
I ain't gonna crack it. I'm gonna have you take a look at it. It's in our big rock. You don't have to come up here if you don't want.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Bit of some live fossil finding there. That might not be anything, but it looks like it could be a piece of a turtle shell or something.
Yeah.
I'll have you look at it. All right, cool. Yeah. Shit, yeah, this is sick. I'm still at Plymouth Bluff. Not sure what happened to Noah. He's around here somewhere. I am very high up on the side of this bluff. Probably higher than I should be. But check out this cool. I think they said this is sandstone, but it feels really muddy and clayey to me. Bluff here. This is the bedrock-ish, kinda. That's where the fossils are coming from. So yeah, cool spot. 2 seconds after recording that last video, I saw a little bit of flake that I dug out. I dug that oyster out. Look at that thing. Oh, that thing is awesome. Wow, it's huge. Oh, hell yeah. All right, that's a cool oyster. All right, yeah, the spot made up for it. Wow, this is cool. Poke around a little bit more. I know it's probably heading back to the car. He's probably pissed at me because I told him we'd just take a little look-see. But yeah, pretty sweet. This portion of the video is being filmed like a week and a half after I got back from the trip. It's just taking me that long to kind of clean off and sort all the fossils we found. But the first set of fossils, like I mentioned, was from a road cut in Scuba that we didn't record at. And we stopped there because I'd read in a couple places that there might be KPG access. There might be a visible KPG boundary there. So the road cut we did find, we only stopped at one. Like I said, it was raining and we did get the car stuck. These are my fossils, at least the ones that survived that I found. This is a valve of an oyster for sure. I was originally thinking the road cut we did find, because we didn't find any boundary. I was thinking it was on the Paleogene line of the KPG, but this valve looks pretty exogyra to me, which would make it Cretaceous. So I don't know. Or have to do some more research, I guess. Here's another valve of an oyster. I didn't find a really good piece. Noah found a whole, like the top and bottom valve of an oyster. So that's probably a little bit more diagnostic to the species. I did find one of the only pieces of vertebrate material found on this trip. This little vertebra. I'm assuming it is a shark vertebra, just from the shape, but it's pretty worn. But it is really neat to have a vertebra. And then this is another bivalve of some kind. I have found these similar fossils to these. These are very fragile. I've found similar fossils to these in Cretaceous material, so that may have been a Cretaceous spot. So that's interesting. So this is the some of the fossils we found at the Macon Road Cut. This isn't all of them. This is the nicest batch of oysters. I actually don't know the species on these. I have found similar oysters before in like Prairie Bluff Chalk. That's what we're thinking this site was. All right, and then here are some of the finds from Squeakquel. This isn't all of the finds, but this is a representative sample, I guess. Sorry for the weird lighting. I'm not really set up to do this here, but I'm doing the best with what I got. But we've got a couple of nice oyster valves here. I've actually not found these before from the Squeakquel site, so I'm not quite sure the species of these. This site is Prairie Bluff Chalk, so Cretaceous oysters. And then here is another bottom valve that looks very similar to the one we found at Scuba. So if it is a similar species, then the Scuba site is Cretaceous. These are baculites, or at least the internal mold of baculites. This is pretty representative of the Squeakquel site. We found a lot of gastropod steinkerns. Didn't find a whole lot this trip, but that's a decently nice one. And then the shark tooth still remains the only vertebrate fossil that we found at the Squeakquel site. I found another piece that day that I thought was a shark tooth. It turned out to be just a really worn steinkern. I got it identified, but nice little shark tooth. It's fun finding shark teeth in places that I normally don't. It's funny how ubiquitous shark teeth are here in Mississippi. But that's really all there is to see from the Squeakquel site. You've been sitting on top of the Plymouth Bluff site all along, so I'm going to get cleaned up and I'm going to show off some of those fossils. So these are pretty much all of the finds from Plymouth Bluff. All of these, to my knowledge, are Extravaganza ponderosa, Cretaceous oysters. Got a couple of nicer finds here. That's a real nice, really complete one. It's a beautiful specimen. Of course, the standout Extravaganza find was this huge one here. Of course, it's not whole. This is kind of their natural texture up top. This has been quite eroded away over time, but still, that would have been a massive one whole, and it's still a very big, very heavy one. That thing weighs probably 5 to maybe 8 pounds. And then, yeah, still some nice ones. That one still has the bottom valve attached, if you can see it. Very cool. This is pretty standard for Plymouth Bluff. Most of what's found there is Extravaganza ponderosa. There are some vertebrate finds there. The actual visitor center, they have some cool mosasaur pieces and even dinosaur bones that were found there. And that brings us to the standout find of the trip. This is a fragment of turtle shell. Very nice. I've never found vertebrate material at Plymouth Bluff. I was hoping for mosasaur, but I will certainly take a different kind of marine reptile. Very cool. I was able to extract it from that big block of matrix. I wasn't planning on it because this thing is very fragile, but the matrix was basically just hardened dirt. It was just crumbling away. So that also wasn't very fragile. So I did extract it in mostly one piece. So yeah, that was our finds of the trip. I just need that angle. Oh, that's not gonna hold, is it? Damn. Hold on, maybe we put it in drive.
Now let go. Damn. Hold on. Oh, there he goes. Look, we're only 51 seconds into the recording.
Yeah, I realized about halfway through that it was recording, and I feel that was even funnier.
It'll be very funny if you cut that in at the end or some shit.
We are not doing another fossil extravaganza. That's going to be where it cuts. I tried to do it the first time, and you f***ed right after, and it's going to ruin the bit.
Well, you cut immediately.
That's good enough.